Take a deep breath, unwind, and let tonight's story comfort you. Clarity in the Moonlight. This story is about Cal finding clarity through the guidance of the mystical creature, Silver Bell, under the moonlight. In the quaint village of Everwood, nestled between rolling hills and vast, shimmering lakes, lived a young woman named Calla. Calla was known for her kind heart and gentle spirit, as well as her curious nature. Every evening, she would wander to the edge of the whispering forest, where the trees seemed to hum with secrets of the past. One such evening, Calla found herself enchanted by the soft glow of moonlight filtering through the dense canopy. It was then she first encountered Silver Bell, a mystical caring known in folklore for guiding those with troubled minds. Silver Bell appeared as a radiant fairy with wings that sparkled like silver and eyes that held the wisdom of ages. "Why do you wander here alone?" Silver Bell asked in a voice that was a soothing melody. Calla, feeling an inexplicable trust, confided in Silver Bell about her doubts and uncertainties that clouded her thoughts. Silver Bell listened intently, her eyes never leaving Calla's. "The moonlight makes everything clear if you let it," Silver Bell said gently. "Focus on what brings you joy, and the path will reveal itself." Following this precious advice, Calla closed her eyes and took a deep breath. She centered her mind on the things she loved, tending to her garden, sharing stories with her friends, and the simple pleasure of reading a good book. As she opened her eyes, the world seemed brighter, more in focus. The shadows of doubt melted away under the moon's embrace. Silver Bell stayed with her until dawn, sharing stories and wisdom that resonated deeply with Calla's heart. When the first light of day broke through the trees, Silver Bell gifted Calla a pendant with a glowing gemstone. "Whenever you feel lost, let this remind you to seek clarity in the things that truly matter," Silver Bell said, her voice like a soft breeze. From that day forward, Calla carried the pendant with her, a symbol of the clarity she had found. With each new day, she met challenges with a clear mind and heart, knowing that the strength she needed was always within her, just as the moonlight would always return every night. Calla lived contentedly, helping others in her village find their clarity, her heart forever grateful to the magical Silver Bell. Here a wholesome new tale to carry you further into peace. Primrose and Lily, a tale of companionship. This story is about a girl named Primrose and her pet tiger, Lily, who discover a magical glade and are chosen to protect its Once upon a time, in a quaint little village nestled between rolling hills and a shimmering lake, there lived a young girl named Primrose. Her house was quaint, with ivy crawling up its stone walls and a garden full of blooming flowers. Primrose had always loved animals, but she had a special bond with her pet tiger, Lily. Lily was unlike any other tiger. She was gentle and had a coat that glistened like golden soul under the sun. They were inseparable, always exploring the forest together, their laughter echoing through the trees. One day, as they wandered deeper into the forest, they stumbled upon a hidden glade. The glade was magical, with fireflies dancing in patterns and ancient trees that whispered secrets of old. Primrose looked at Lily with wide eyes. "This place is amazing," she exclaimed. Lily, with her wise eyes, nudged Primrose forward. "Let's see what adventures await us," Primrose said with a giggle. As they ventured further, they found a small pond with crystal clear water. They sat by the pond, watching the fish swim lazily. "You know, Lily, I feel like we could stay here forever," Primrose mused. Lily purred in agreement, her gentle nature providing comfort to Primrose. Suddenly, they heard a rustling in the bushes. Out came a small rabbit, looking frightened. Primrose approached it slowly. "Don't worry, we won't hurt you," she whispered. The rabbit, sensing no danger, hopped closer. It had a note tied round its neck. Primrose carefully untied the note and read it aloud. To the brave souls find this glade, we have been chosen to protect it and its magical creatures. Primose's eyes widened with excitement. Lily, this is our new adventure. Lily's tail swished with joy. They spent the days exploring the glade, discovering new creatures and making the forest a safe haven. They protected the glade from those who sought to harm it. Primrose and Lily's bond grew stronger as they faced challenges together. One evening, as they sat by their favorite tree, Primrose looked at Lily. You know, even though we've had so many adventures, this place feels like home because we're together. Lily nuzzled her, their hearts beating in unison. As the sun set, painting the sky with hues of pink and orange, they knew that their friendship was the greatest adventure of all. So, Primrose and Lily lived happily ever after, in their magical glade, finding joy in each other's companionship. Here a wholesome neat tale to carry you further into peace. Blossom and the Sunbeam Spirit. This story is about the deep friendship between a girl named Blossom and a sunbeam spirit named Iris who unite to protect their village. Once upon a time, in a small village, nestled among verdant hills and blooming meadows, lived a young girl named Blossom. Her heart was as radiant as her name, filled with warmth and kindness. One sunny afternoon, while exploring the edge of the forest, she noticed a dazzling light shimmering through the trees. Intrigued and a bit nervous, Blossom followed the light until she reached a small glade where the sunlight danced like liquid gold. There, amidst the golden beams, stood a graceful figure with wings like spun silver. The figure introduced herself as Iris, the sunbeam spirit. Iris's eyes sparkled with an ancient wisdom, and her presence radiated a profound sense of peace. Blossom and Iris began to talk, sharing stories and laughter. Blossom learned that Iris had been watching over the village for centuries, blessing it with sunlight and warmth. Iris in turn was captivated by Blossom's innocence and the purity of her heart. Days turned into weeks and a beautiful friendship blossomed between the girl and the spirit. However, one fateful day, a fierce storm ravaged the village. Trees were uprooted, homes were damaged, and the sky was covered with dark clouds. The villagers were filled with despair as their sunlit world turned to shadow. Blossom, however, was determined to help. She ventured into the heart of the storm, calling out for Iris. Guided by her love for her village and her trust in their friendship, Blossom found Iris trapped within a school of dark magic. With unwavering courage, Blossom reached out to Iris, her touch breaking the dark enchantment. Iris, now free, spread her wings, dispelling the storm clouds and bathing the village in sunlight once again. The whole village rejoiced, their spirits lifted by the return of the sun. Blossom and Iris stood together, their bond stronger than ever. From that day forward, Blossom and Iris continued to be the guardians of their village, working together to ensure it remained a place of light and love. Their friendship became a legend, a timeless tale of two souls united by the power of heart and spirit. Our next story is ready to carry you further into rest. Jasmine and Hannah, a lesson in wisdom. This story is about a young woman named Jasmine and a dwarf named Hannah who teaches her that true wisdom grows from within, like the seed of a mighty oak tree. Once upon a time, in a quiet village nestled within the gentle folds of green hills, there lived a kind-hearted young woman named Jasmine. Jasmine had a passion for learning and a curiosity that seemed to have no bounds. One summer, the village received a peculiar visitor, a dwarf named Hannah. With her long silver hair that sparkled in the sun, and eyes that held the knowledge of ages, she was both a mystery and a marvel to the villagers. Jasmine was fascinated by Hannah and quickly struck up a friendship with her. Hannah carried with her a small, intricately carved wooden box that she kept close at all times. Jasmine often wondered about the secrets the box held but never dared to ask. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of amber and rose, Jasmine found Hannah sitting alone by the old oak tree at the edge of the village. Seeing her chance, Jasmine approached and asked, "Hannah, what is in the box you always carry with you?" Hannah looked at Jasmine and smiled kindly. "This box contains the wisdom I have gathered over the years," she said. Jasmine's eyes widened in surprise and curiosity. "Could you share some of that wisdom with me?" Jasmine asked hesitantly. Hannah nodded and gestured for Jasmine to sit beside her. "Wisdom is like the seed of this grand old oak tree," Hannah began. "It grows from one small seed but has the potential to become something immense and life-giving." She handed Jasmine a tiny acorn and continued, "Plant this and nurture it with patience and care, and it will grow into a magnificent tree." Jasmine stared at the small acorn, a sign to a magnificent tree, and patience and patience. Jasmine with small potential, but I want to learn quickly. There is so much I do not know, Jasmine protested. "True wisdom," Hannah replied gently, "does not rush. Like this tree, it grows over time, becoming stronger and deeper with each passing year." Jasmine thought deeply about Hannah's words. Over the following months, she not only planted the acorn but also invested time in understanding the lessons hidden in everyday life. Slowly, Jasmine learned the value of patience, the importance of listening, and the strength that comes from nurturing one's mind and heart. In time, Jasmine's oak tree grew tall and strong, much like the wisdom she had nurtured within herself. The villagers noticed a change in Jasmine. She became a source of guidance and comfort, sharing her knowledge and kindness with all. Hannah, seeing the growth in Jasmine, entrusted her with the box one day. When Jasmine opened it, she found it empty. Confused, she looked to Hannah for an explanation. "Wisdom was never inside the box, Jasmine. It was in you all along, growing as you learned and lived," Hannah said. Jasmine smiled, understanding at last that true wisdom comes from within. From that day on, she cherished the lessons, the growth, and the bond she shared with Hannah, forever knowing that the seed of wisdom had blossomed within her heart. Until next time, may tonight's tea stay with you.